Obviously, a really good win. They're all good, but really gutsy win. I think everybody had a factor in that thing today. The fans were phenomenal. They stayed throughout the fourth quarter, deep into the game, and we needed them. We've got some momentum right now. We're doing some things each week that are giving us a chance to win the game. We, by no stretch, were perfect today, but the offense made enough good plays, explosive plays. Peter Moore and the punt team did a tremendous job flipping the field. Thought our coverage units were good. And then, obviously, the defense. Thought we started a little loose early, but gave up a couple field goals, didn't get off the field on third down. But once we tightened up, credit to Coach Marvin, those guys, really bowed up, not giving up a touchdown today and forcing the 2 field goals early, honestly, was the biggest impact in the game.
We'll go to questions. Start with Dana.
Brent, you mentioned not allowing a touchdown first time since the 2019 regular season finale that's happened. What stood out to you today about the way that group played?
Yeah, just, they play hard as heck. They really do, which is half the battle. I thought our fits were better, our key reads were better. We made them earn it, which is important. Against a group that coming into this game, I thought they really ran the ball well. They knew how to run the ball. They made it challenging. They got a nice tailback. They got a good O-line. We got 3 or 4 fourth down stops. We got a couple of takeaways. We just did the things that were necessary, to play good defense, to minimize points. And when you do that, you're going to have a good chance to win the game.
Wanted to ask about X and Bashal. How are they looking afterwards? I saw X looked like he got stepped on, and looked like Bashal got rolled up on there.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's a physical game. Our side, their side. Again, just gutsy, physical game. And, we'll see tomorrow. Tonight we'll get some eval, but tomorrow will be the tell-all on both those guys.
Third row, Ricky.
Coach, I know you wanted more from your offense, but 3 for 3 in the red zone with 3 touchdowns. What did you see from those guys once they got to that part of the field today to be so efficient?
Yeah, that's been a trend right now. We got to keep it that way. We get down there, we got to smell blood in the water and go get the touchdown rather than the field goal. I thought the creativity, the way we created some explosive plays today. Jay Lane throwing one to KD, Benji wide open on the play act, that's what we had to do. Maybe we couldn't earn it and just drive like we've done the last couple of weeks, but we were able to hit the plays that merited some points, and that certainly was important in the game.
Go Andy and then David.
It certainly wasn't as flashy of a win as last week. Is there some value in winning a game like that where maybe you're not your crispest on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, I think so. Again, it's a good team. If you make people earn it, it's hard to do. Most folks can't. And I thought the defense did that today. They really just, make them drive the field, make enough plays to merit stops. Again, I think, the plays that we did make offensively were big plays. Quan's catch at the 6-inch line. Bashal had a couple of runs that, Benji's playing very well. For your quarterback to do what he did today. Throw one, run for one, catch one. So however it needs to happen, I think today was an example of that. And again, we talk about complimentary ball for our team, and we found a way to score some points. We punted the ball well and flipped the field, and we made plays defensively when we needed to stop drives and minimize points.
In the second half, defensively, you forced 3 punts, picked them off twice, and held them on downs 3 times. And some big stops there from your linebackers, Keontae Jenkins, Jaden Keller getting in there. What impressed you the most about how that group just kind of held strong and didn't really budge when it got down to those late downs?
I would say this. I think as the game went on, they gained confidence. I don't know that after those first couple of series they felt that way, but there were some things that happened in that second quarter that, I could see the look in their eyes, and they felt like, okay, we're going to go toe-to-toe. And every time Georgia Tech punched today, the defense punched right back. And, it was a fist fight. It was a heck of a football game.
We'll go to Tim and then Mark.
Brent, you guys held him to about 3 yards per carry on the day on the ground. What was working so well on the run defense, especially Jamal Haynes, obviously one of the best running backs in the league?
Yeah, I would say this. I think our fits were better today. I mean, we didn't just bust one that allowed a big explosive to get out of there. I thought we tackled better than last week. Those guys, it was a good plan. I thought the kids executed it. Thought we tackled well. We kept it in front of us. And when you do that, you make people earn it. You can have a good day defensively.
And then what changed in terms of when Philo, the freshman, came into the game, and how do you feel your team adjusted to kind of a more open passing attack that Georgia Tech brought?
Yeah, I thought it was a good move on their part at the right time. It kind of sparked their offense a little bit. He's got a nice arm. He's throwing the ball down the field. They did a nice job protecting. There's a reason they're stingy with giving up sacks. We were throwing everything in the kitchen sink at him. And, he stood in there and threw some balls. He had a couple, receivers drop some things, but we'll see. I think it was a spark for them, and, I thought the kids responded well and the defensive coaches adjusted well.
The lane touchdown pass to Drones, was that something you just installed this week, or had you been practicing that for a while?
Yeah, most of that stuff, you got a couple weeks invested in it. Sometimes it's something, everybody steals things from other people. And, we're going to – there's plays that we'll run that go in that week on a Sunday, but most of them we've got a couple weeks of mileage in.
The creativity of the offense in that second quarter there, was that to try to get them on their heels a little bit? You just didn't feel like it was going straight up?
Yeah, I think we always want to be that way, right? I mean, that loosens up a defense. When you can kind of give them some things to look at that, trick them a little bit and loosen them up and get them second guessing, that sometimes allows you and permeates you to be able to run the ball, right, and get on schedule more and do those kind of things. I thought that's where Georgia Tech did a nice job. They didn't really change what they were doing. They challenged us all day in the run game. And so you got to get some things. We took some shots down the field, didn't connect. We needed to do that. You hit on one of those, and you feel a little better about that too. But again, I think Georgia Tech's got a really good, a nice defense.
That's 3 straight wins now. First time you've done that here. Do you feel like the program's starting to get rolling a little bit in the second half?
I'd say there's so many things I'm proud of. The staff, the coaches, the fans, the administration, the players, obviously. We're just doing a lot of things the right way. And it's taken maybe more time than what any of us would like. But I see us moving in the right direction, certainly. We've got to capitalize on this momentum. We got a big challenge ahead going to Syracuse. Most of us will know what that's like to play up there. It's a tough environment. We got to get healthy. We got to have a great week. But, I feel good about the direction of things, certainly.
Wilfred Panay earned the start again at defensive tackle and then caused a lot of disruption in the backfield again. What have you seen from his development so far?
Yeah, I tell you what, he's a super determined guy. He's an older guy. He's got experience. He's athletic. He's explosive. And he's kind of made his mind up. He's really grown as a player through spring ball, preseason camp. Coach Price and I kind of said, hey, Panay's really trending right now. And, he earned a starting job. And then, he's certainly been impactful in that 4-man rotation at defensive tackle.
Anything else for Coach? Thanks, Coach Bryant.
Appreciate it, everybody.